They sit like NASCAR racers waiting on the green flag at Daytona. Add in the sable palm, and this is about as pure a Florida railroading scene as you'll ever find. The Florida East Coast Railway, Henry Flagler's Speedway to Sunshine. This is FEC's Bowden Yard in South Jacksonville. Everything on the FEC begins and ends here. On this visit in 2003, six-axle power had been on the property less than a year. The FEC was for years a stalwart bastion of four-axle EMD locomotives. Norfolk Southern is frequently present at Bowden. The NS is FEC's connection partner and brings much of FEC's traffic to Florida. So does CSX, but that relationship isn't nearly as cozy. At milepost 241, Fort Pierce, Florida, one of the many coastal towns on FEC's main line. It's one of the better night rail fanning spots because the crossing is right downtown and well lighted. First catch of this rainy June evening was FEC train 107, Bowden to Hialeah intermodal traffic. The train is almost all trailers on flat cars that come off of CSX's train Q127 and Norfolk Southern's 275. Next is train 208, a Hialeah to Bowden job of rock and empty auto racks. On several rail fanning trips to the FEC, I had been skunked, so I brought in a professional, Nick Mayer of Fort Lauderdale. This was before he actually worked for the railroad. We met in Fort Pierce, and his guidance made all the difference. We remained in Fort Pierce for train 218, a Fort Lauderdale to Bowden train of FEC and CSX intermodal, plus manifest traffic for CSX and NS. And one more in Fort Pierce, northbound 222, a Hialeah to Bowden hotshot of all FEC-originated intermodal. FEC makes intermodal very practical for shippers because of their exceptionally fast service between Miami and Jacksonville. CSX has its own Jax to Miami route, but still ships its intermodal on the FEC because it's so much faster. In Part 2, we head south and set up for morning traffic in Stuart. This is Danny Harmon in Fort Pierce, Florida. Out.